Thank you, Jehovah, for this absolutely beautiful day. Thank you for giving me the privilege of witnessing what you're doing today. It's time. It was hard, but it's been an absolute pleasure. It's been an honor. Now, Jehovah, go ahead and do what you do. They can laugh, but they don't know what they're laughing at. They're laughing because they're scared. They're scared, Jehovah, but not scared enough to stop what they're doing. Not smart enough to stop what they're doing. They're scared. But I'm not. Good morning. It's a powerful Friday, September 19th, 2025. It's such a privilege to witness the beauty of today. And thank you, Jehovah, for the privilege of getting to witness today. Thank you for waking us up today so that we could witness the power of today. So that we can watch you finish doing what you said you were going to do. It took time, but it's been worth the wait. Everybody's about to see that it was worth the wait. This morning I've been directed to read Isaiah chapters 50, 51, and 52. And it's written very clearly, so it's going to be easy to understand how it applies to today's energy. Chapter 50. This is what Jehovah has said. Where then is the divorce certificate of the mother of you people whom I sent away? Or which one of my creditors is it to whom I have sold you people? Look, because of your own errors you have been sold, and because of your own transgressions your mother has been sent away. Why is it that when I came in there was no one? When I called there was nobody answering? Has my hand become in fact so short that it cannot redeem? Or is there in me no power to deliver? Look, with my rebuke I dry up the sea. I make rivers a wilderness. Their fish stink due to there being no water, and they die because of thirst. I clothe the heavens with obscurity, and I make sackcloth itself their covering. The sovereign Lord Jehovah himself has given me the tongue of the taught ones, that I may know how to answer the tired one with a word. He awakens morning by morning. He awakens my ear to hear like the taught ones. The sovereign Lord Jehovah himself has opened my ear, and I, for my part, was not rebellious. I did not turn in the opposite direction. My back I gave to the strikers, and my cheeks to those plucking off the hair. My face I did not conceal from humiliating things and spit. But the sovereign Lord Jehovah himself will help me. That is why I shall not have to feel humiliated. That is why I have set my face like a flint, and I know that I shall not be ashamed. The one declaring me righteous is near. Who can contend with me? Let us stand up together. Who is my judicial antagonist? Let him approach me. Look, the sovereign Lord Jehovah himself will help me. Who is there that can pronounce me wicked? Look, all of them, like a garment, will wear out. A mere moth will eat them up. Who among you people is in fear of Jehovah, listening to the voice of his servant, who has walked in continual darkness, and from whom there has been no brightness? Let him trust in the name of Jehovah, and support himself upon his God. Look, all you who are igniting a fire, making sparks light up, walk in the light of your fire, and amid the sparks that you have set ablaze. From my hand you will certainly come to have this. In sheer pain you will lie down. Chapter 51. Listen to me, you people who are pursuing after righteousness, you who are seeking to find Jehovah. Look to the rock from which you were hewn out, and to the hollow of the pit from which you were dug out. Look to Abraham your father, and to Sarah, who gradually brought you forth with childbirth pains. For he was one when I called him, and I proceeded to bless him and to make him many. For Jehovah will certainly comfort Zion. He will for certain comfort all her devastated places. And he will make her wilderness like Eden, and her desert plain like the garden of Jehovah. For Jehovah will certainly comfort Zion. He will for certain comfort all her devastated places. And he will make her wilderness like Eden, and her desert plain like the garden of Jehovah. Exultation and rejoicing themselves will be found in her, thanksgiving and the voice of melody. Pay attention to me, O my people, and you national group of mine. To me give ear. For from me a law itself will go forth, and my judicial decision I shall cause to repose even as a light to the peoples. My righteousness is near. My salvation will certainly go forth, and my own arms will judge even the peoples. In me the islands themselves will hope, and for my arm they will wait. Raise your eyes to the heavens themselves, and look at the earth beneath. For the very heavens must be dispersed in fragments, just like smoke, and like a garment the earth itself will wear out, and its inhabitants themselves will die like a mere gnat. But as for my salvation, it will prove to be even to time indefinite, and my own righteousness will not be shattered. Listen to me, you the ones knowing righteousness, the people in whose heart is my law. Do not be afraid of the reproach of mortal men, and do not be struck with terror just because of their abusive words. For the moth will eat them up just as if a garment, and the clothes moth will eat them up just as if wool. But as for my righteousness, it will prove to be even to time indefinite, and my salvation to unnumbered generations. Awake, awake, clothe yourselves with strength, O arm of Jehovah. Awake as in the days of long ago, as during the generations of times long past. Are you not the one that broke Rahab to pieces, that pierced the sea monster? Are you not the one that dried up the sea, the waters of the vast deep, the one that made the depths of the sea a way for the repurchased ones to go across? Then the redeemed ones of Jehovah themselves will return, and must come to Zion with a joyful outcry. And rejoicing to time indefinite will be upon their head. To exultation and rejoicing they will attain. Grief and sighing will certainly flee away. I myself am the one that is comforting you people. Who are you that you should be afraid of a mortal man that will die, and of a son of mankind that will be rendered as mere green grass? And that you should forget Jehovah your Maker, the one stretching out the heavens and laying the foundation of the earth, so that you were in dread constantly the whole day long on account of the rage of the one hemming you in. as though he was all set to bring you to ruin. And where is the rage of the one hemming you in? The one stooping in chains will certainly be loosened speedily, that he may not go in death to the pit, and that his bread may not be lacking. But I, Jehovah, am your God, the one stirring up the sea that its waves may be boisterous. Jehovah of armies is his name. And I shall put my words in your mouth, and with the shadow of my hand I shall certainly cover you, in order to plant the heavens and lay the foundation of the earth, and say to Zion, you are my people. Rouse yourself, rise up, O Jerusalem, you who have drunk at the hand of Jehovah his cup of rage. The goblet, the cup causing reeling, you have drunk, you have drained out. There was none of all the sons that she brought to birth conducting her, and there was none of all the sons that she brought up taking hold of her hand. Those two things were befalling you. Who will sympathize with you? Despoiling and breakdown and hunger and sword, who will comfort you? Your own sons have swooned away. They have lain down at the head of all the streets like the wild sheep in the net, as those who are full of the rage of Jehovah, the rebuke of your God. Therefore listen to this, please, O woman afflicted and drunk, but not with wine. This is what your Lord Jehovah, even your God, who contends for his people, has said. Look, I will take away from your hand the cup causing reeling, the goblet, my cup of rage. You will not repeat the drinking of it any more, and I will put it in the hands of the ones irritating you, who have said to your soul, bow down that we may cross over, so that you used to make your back just like the earth, and like the street for those crossing over. 52. Wake up, put on your strength, O Zion. Put on your beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city, for no more will there come again into you the uncircumcised and unclean one. Shake yourself free from the dust. Rise up, take a seat, O Jerusalem. Loosen for yourself the bands on your neck, O captive daughter of Zion. For this is what Jehovah has said. It was for nothing that you people were sold, and it will be without money that you will be repurchased. For this is what the sovereign Lord Jehovah has said. It was to Egypt that my people went down in the first instance to reside there as aliens, and without cause Assyria, for its part, oppressed them. And now, what interest do I have here is the utterance of Jehovah? For my people were taken for nothing. The very ones ruling over them kept howling, is the utterance of Jehovah, and constantly, all day long, my name was being treated with disrespect. For that reason my people will know my name, even for that reason in the day, because I am the one that is speaking. Look, it is I. How comely upon the mountains are the feet of the one bringing good news, the one publishing peace, the one bringing good news of something better, the one publishing salvation, the one saying to Zion, your God has become king. Listen, your own watchmen have raised their voice. In unison they keep crying out joyfully, for it will be eye unto eye that they will see when Jehovah gathers back Zion. Become cheerful, cry out joyfully in unison, you devastated places of Jerusalem, for Jehovah has comforted his people. He has repurchased Jerusalem. Jehovah has bared his holy arm before the eyes of all the nations, and all the ends of the earth must see the salvation of our God. Turn away, get out of there. Touch nothing unclean. Get out from the midst of her. Keep yourselves clean, you who are carrying the utensils of Jehovah. For you people will get out in no panic, and you will go in no flight. For Jehovah will be going even before you, and the God of Israel will be your rear guard. Look, my servant will act with insight. He will be in high station, and will certainly be elevated and exalted very much, to the extent that many have stared at him in amazement. So much was the disfigurement as respects his appearance, more than that of any other man, and as respects his stately form, more than that of the sons of mankind. He will likewise startle many nations. At him kings will shut their mouth, because what had not been recounted to them, they will actually see. And to what they had not heard, they must turn their consideration.